What's going on, guys? It's your boy the Beast, and today I am bringing y'all a video that I think I've never done before. No, I have not done this before. So this video is gonna be on basically how to improve. So I've been getting a lot of questions like, hey, how do you improve your gameplay? Or hey, how do you get better at the game? What mechanics or what stuff you need to do? So there's a lot of stuff that has to be gone, like you have to go through in order to get better. It's not easy, but it's some stuff. But I'm gonna just get into the most important stuff before I get into, like, the little tiny details. So first tip on how to get better. Here's the first tip, y'all. Whenever you die, or or if you're playing in squads or duos and you get knocked, this is what you do. Don't blame the game. Do not, I repeat, do not blame the game, because I used to do that. And if you blame the game, you're not gonna go nowhere. If you just keep on saying, oh, the game is doing this, the game is doing that, that's not gonna do anything, no good for you. You have to take accountability for what you did. You gotta look at what you did and how you could fix that. Another way you could see, like, how you can basically improve is, all you gotta do is just go into replays, go into your replays, see what you did wrong, and try to fix on that. Now, the reason why I point out this tip is because if you keep blaming the game, it's just gonna make you get into anger. It's just gonna make you get angry, and I'm working on that shortly, because I had to realize that not everything is the game's fault. It's mostly my fault. So if you keep on blaming the game, all you're gonna do is get angry, and then when you get angry, you can't play well. That's how it is every time. If you keep blaming the game and then you keep on raging, all you're gonna do is not play the way that you want to play, or play the way that basically, or like have a game and not get the amount of kills or placement you would basically regularly get. So that's tip number one. Tip number two. Here's another tip. Alright, y'all gotta listen closely to this tip, because this tip might probably be the most important tip in this whole entire video. It might be the most important. Alright, so here we go. Tip number two. Play creative. That's one important tip. Get into creative and have a friend, at least. Like, have somebody that you can 1v1 daily. That's another way you can improve. Because if you just like hop straight into a game without warming up anything, nothing, you're not gonna be able to do like nothing. You can't do anything. So here's the part where I'm telling you why you should play creative. The reason why you should play creative is because it's basically like a warm-up for you before you get into a match. You got edit courses. If you have maps where you have aim codes, you can use that, or use Kovacs. It don't matter. Just go into creative and make sure you have a friend so y'all can 1v1, because 1v1ing is a key ingredient to getting better. That is a key ingredient, because it helps you practice your builds, might probably help you practice your aim, or most importantly, help you get out of situations that you had before in game. So that's tip number two. Tip number three. Try solo squatting. Now, the reason why I say try solo squatting is because solo squads, it helps you basically, for example, if you're playing with your teammates or even on your own, it can help you get out of tight situations where you're getting third partied, or when you're just done killing somebody and then somebody else jumps out the back. Now, solo squad is most important for everything, because if you're playing duos or even squads, if you learn how to master solo squatting, you wouldn't need to rely on anybody when it comes out to solo squads. Or not really solo squads. You wouldn't really need to rely on anybody when it comes down to duos or regular squads because you already know what to do. You already been through it, and you know exactly what to do, how to get out of that, equation, how to basically jump out of that problem. So that's another reason why I say solo squatting. And another reason why I say you should do solo squads is because it might help you improve in arena and stuff whenever you're getting third party, because arena there's a lot of third party. So I recommend you do solo squads because it will actually help you improve. It might be difficult, but it's an improvement on the game. Your gameplay, like how you see your gameplay, and basically, your whole gameplay throughout the whole game. Alright, next tip. Don't think you're getting better because of your wins. Wins do not mean you're getting better. It don't at all. You could get one win with probably with 5 or even 7 or like even 10 kills. That doesn't mean you're improving, because you could get lucky and win a game. If you can't win those games consistently, then you're not getting better. Only way you can determine when you're getting better is if you win consistently. Like if you go on solos and you win more than one solo twice a day, that's improving. Now, if you win a game like once out the whole entire time you're playing, and like throughout you won't win a game, that's not improving. And probably if you want to improve, you probably have to make adjustments so you could win consistently. Now, here's the next tip, and this is what everybody does. I even do it, and I'm gonna stop doing it, but here's one tip that I would recommend for y'all. Don't beat yourself up when y'all playing the game. Do not. It don't matter if you lost 1 or 10 or a whole bunch of games in a row. Don't beat yourself up, because when you do that, you're not gonna have the confidence to basically get better. You're gonna feel like you can't do nothing, and that's not what you're trying to do. You're trying to get better. So don't beat yourself up, because if you do, all you're doing is just dragging yourself down. You're just putting bad energy into yourself and making it harder for you to improve, because you want to beat yourself up and blame yourself for everything. Well, certain times when you would feel like, ah man, like you would probably be like, ah man, I cannot get better at this game, I can't do nothing. That's not true. You could get better, because it was times where I thought that, and these tips that I'm telling you, I had to take them in order to actually see my progression. I have a lot of progressing to do, but I've been progressing a lot throughout the time. So I'm trying to tell y'all tips that will help y'all more importantly than to help me, because y'all might do it better than I could, because I'm kind of stubborn a little bit, but y'all might do it better than I could. Alright, here's the next tip. Turtle Wars. Turtle Wars is a key improvement. Is a key thing to do when it comes down to improving. It helps you in tight quarter situations, and it helps you get tight situations, help you get out of tight situations, and it helps you as a player basically learn how to scrim. It basically makes you learn how to scrim, and that's good. Basically, like, alright, hold on. Basically, you have to do scrim. Basically, it helps you get out of scrims, and that's a good thing, because when it comes down to World Cup and everything, you want to learn how to scrim, because without scrimming, you're not getting anywhere. That's one good thing about scrimming. So here's another tip which I can do. Zone Wars. So the reason why I say you do Zone Wars is because Zone Wars helps you basically scrim and learn how to get kills or move around without the storm on your tail. Because if you don't do Zone Wars, you're not gonna really learn how to really do scrims or whatever. You know what I'm saying? Like scrims, like Turtle Wars will help, but Zone Wars will help more because you're gonna have your friends and they're gonna be pressuring you, and that's good because pressure comes down to muscle memory. Now, if you have your friends pressuring you while you're playing Zone Wars, that's good because you have to learn how to get out of those situations yourself in order to basically, get out of situations or even drop more kills than you regularly do. Like if you play Zone Wars and you've been playing Arena and you only get probably like five or four kills, 5 or 4 kills. If you do Zone Wars and you do it consistently, you'll get that memo down how to really do it, and then when you get into an actual game, you might probably drop 10 or even more kills. Who knows? But it's up to you to make those decisions. Now, tip number, I don't even know what number I'm on. I was just going through tip to tip. All right, another tip that I would do: get into Discord servers. Now, the reason why I say get into Discord servers is because it's basically it's a real match, but at the same time it's to help improve. You know what I mean? Like if you get inside a Discord server, basically what I'm saying is if you get inside a Discord server, you're going against people that might be better than you because in any Discord server there's a lot of pros. Now what you want to do is the only way that you could get better when it comes down to getting kills or whatever is playing against people. That's one of them. Playing against people that are better than you. The reason why I say get into Discord servers is because when you play against people that are better than you, you see what they're doing in order to kill you. You're saying like, oh, okay, I see what you're doing. So there we go. So basically they're like, I see what he's doing, and you could pick up on what they're doing. You could pick up on what they're doing and basically like put it into your mentality and basically make you play better as a player. Now, another tip that I want you to basically learn: watch one of your favorite players play. Now, the reason why I'm basically saying analyze how they play. The reason why I say that is because you probably might not know any building tips, any like nothing. You probably would not. You probably only know a little bit, and you want to know more. Now, if you don't know any other way to get more building tips or whatever, I would say just watch your favorite player, because you could just analyze how they're building and you can see what moves that you would want to do and pick them up and probably master them and use it for your own advantage. So those are my tips on how to get better, and I hope you liked it. Thank you.
Tell me pretty lies, look me in the